Ryan Mark sends shockwave to us following Duke's latest Telly Whine-A-Thon as brats deserve the boot. Harry and Meghan. Even typing those two names make my fingers weep. The best comparison I can make to this loathsome couple is to a wasp, pointless, irritating, and packing a nasty sting. We certainly saw Meghan's sting during her speech at the Invictus Games when she jibed about service, speaking of the couple's commitment to the cause that supports injured veterans, taking a dig at the Queen after Harry and Meghan renounced their royal duties. We've even seen the tail end of Harry's venom during his recent NBC interview with Hoda Kotb in which he refuses to speak about his father and brother. I have written many columns about this pair, the first reacting to their decision to leave the UK in pursuit of privacy. Yet somehow they find themselves at the center of everything. Whether that's a world-exclusive interview with Oprah Winfrey, a $100 million Netflix deal, Spotify podcast, Apple TV Plus content, James Corden's Late Late Show, taking to the stage at the Invictus Games, and now a world-exclusive chat with NBC, claiming everything they've done is tantamount to service. No, Meghan, all we see is self-service and bullshit. Anyone who can't see by now that this incessant PR machine that's been orchestrated by the Sussexes isn't for one thing and one thing only, fame and money, is an idiot. Meghan has been desperate for this level of attention and finally it's all coming to fruition, but at the expense of a monarch who's celebrating 70 years of true service, something Harry and Meghan should become more familiar with. Instead, these brats are happy to overshadow the Queen's Platinum Jubilee with the filming of their new multi-million Netflix show and Harry's looming autobiography that needs to sell copies. Rather than committing to real service, like the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge who filled in for the Queen during her absence over Easter in Windsor, the pair have been spotted swanning around in Holland posing for film crews. My fear is that the Queen is far too forgiving, when really they deserve the boot more than an olive branch. We've even seen Her Majesty's merciful tendencies when her son, Prince Andrew, accompanied his mother down the aisle at the late Duke of Edinburgh's memorial. Despite the controversy and widespread backlash, Her Majesty tends to put family above all else, sometimes in spite of the consequences. When really, Meghan and Harry deserve to be banned from ever appearing publicly with the royal family ever again. The Sussexes will return with plenty to small talk about. Their daughter, Lilibet Diana, is now 8 months old, 2-year-old Archie is making friends with the kids of their A-list neighbors, and Harry's back at work. Last week, he addressed an online conference in his role as Chief Impact Officer at Mental Wellness App, in which he advised 45 minutes of me time every morning, and urged employers to offer it to their staff. From an employer's perspective, you can't expect, in today's world, people to put in the work on themselves if you're not giving them the time to be able to do that. While settling into the rhythm of life in coastal California, where they share a $14.7 million estate, the couple have kept a low profile. Besides the odd shopping trip or Zoom conference, Meghan is a regular at Montecito Country Mart, a shopping village boasting designer children's clothing boutique Poppy. But that's all set to change. I can understand them locking down during the pandemic, as many people have, to keep their kids safe, but I think as we come out of this crisis we'll be seeing more of them in the community, says former royal correspondent Richard Miniards, who lives near the couple in Montecito. Harry's been out on his bicycle and walking his adopted Labrador on Miramar Beach, and she's been out shopping in both the Upper Village and Lower Village, and they seem to be very, very happy as far as I can see.